My name is Jamie, and I was once a fearless seeker of adventure. But one ill-fated hitchhiking journey would forever change my perception of the world. It was a crisp autumn evening when I found myself stranded on a desolate stretch of highway, the sun sinking low on the horizon. Panic began to rise within me as hours passed with no sign of rescue. Just when despair threatened to consume me, a rusty pickup truck pulled over. Grateful for the offer of a ride, I climbed in beside the driver, a middle-aged man with a friendly smile. Yet, as we rumbled down the road, his demeanor shifted subtly. Small talk turned to silence, and his eyes seemed to glint with an unsettling intensity in the dimming light. My heart quickened as he veered off the main road onto an isolated dirt path. Dread coiled in the pit of my stomach, and I knew then that I had made a grave mistake. Frantically, I pleaded for him to turn back, but he remained eerily silent, his hand steady on the wheel. With each passing mile, the forest closed in around us like a suffocating blanket, and I felt the walls of my confinement pressing in. It was then that the true horror of my situation became apparent. I was at the mercy of a stranger in the heart of the wilderness. As the truck finally came to a stop in a secluded clearing, my pulse raced with terror. The man turned to me with a chilling grin, his intentions all too clear. In a desperate bid for escape, I lunged for the door, only to find it locked tight. Trapped and defenseless, I could do nothing but watch in horror as he advanced toward me, his shadow looming large in the dim light. It was a nightmare come to life, a helpless prey ensnared by a predator in human form. But just when all hope seemed lost, a distant rumble shattered the silence, a passing car, its headlights cutting through the darkness like a beacon of salvation. Summoning every ounce of strength, I screamed for help, my voice a desperate plea echoing through the night. To my overwhelming relief, the sound drew nearer, until finally, the authorities arrived, their presence a welcome reprieve from the encroaching darkness. With trembling hands, I was pulled from the truck and into the safety of their embrace, the nightmare finally coming to an end. As I watched the man who had held me captive disappear into the night, I knew that I had narrowly escaped a fate worse than death. But the scars he left behind would linger long after the ordeal was over, a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of the world. Now, as I hitchhike down the road of life once more, I do so with a newfound sense of caution, my once adventurous spirit tempered by the harsh realities of the world. For sometimes, the most terrifying monsters are the ones that wear the masks of ordinary men, waiting patiently for their next unsuspecting victim.